There's Little. Past Harris all too easily. Crosses in. The header from Wilbraham, it's in! Bristol City open the scoring, and it's a debut goal for Aaron Wilbraham. And just look at the dance. Davies from deep. Header's there. And there's the equaliser. And you can't say it's not been coming. Crossfield from Williams, headed on by Little. Wilbraham, Elliott, he's got time! And he makes no mistake in putting Bristol City back in front.
For a little while we're top of the league anyway, so yeah, we're pleased with the win. I mean, you know, it's a really good club here, Sheffield United, and they'll be there or thereabouts, make no mistake about that. So they've got a good squad, a very, very good manager, so we know that it's still going to be tough, but one down, 45 more to go.
Jordan Winter. Winter puts it in low. Here's Emmanuel Thomas. Engineers space. The shot was blocked. Picked up by Bryant. Tries to turn in the box. City lead already. Corner in, and it's there. They have the equaliser. It's Carlton Morris who levels it up for Oxford. Here's Brown. He's going to keep this in as well. Looks in low. Hilton. Will that be that? Oxford United take the lead, and there's only 4 minutes to play here at Ashton Gate. See, it's just about keeps it in by the corner flag. Cloesi in. Williams missed it. And Cunningham's touch is heavy. Here's Cloesi. Skipping past the challenges. And put in by Moncur. It's Bulldog. By start already here, Freeman. Just about evades Bean. Freeman. Cunningham in low. Wilbraham! Less than 60 seconds on the clock since the restart, and Bristol City are level. Not swinging from Elliott. Towards the near post. Wilbraham! And there's his second. Bristol City are in front. Seven minutes to play before the break. Pack. It's in. It might be all the way in. In fact, it's not. The referee's given a foul. Elliott to the back post. Ayling! Just over. And this time, it's behind for a goal kick.
What's a goal? You know, there's nothing wrong with it. Their goalkeeper's made a huge mistake. It's an out-and-out goal. Like, there's nobody near him. I've just watched it back. It's a goal. You know, it's a tight game, but it's a 1-0 win for us, really. He's made a big mistake there, the referee.
Oh, it's Little. He's got Bennett to contend with, but he's past him. Still going here, Little. Freeman. Chance for the shot, and the goal! Logan didn't even move. And Luke Freeman opens his account for Bristol City. Kennedy. Henderson. Kennedy again. Put in low, Henderson's there. And they have got their equaliser. And it's been coming. Rafferty. Smith, he's done himself no favours. And Rochdale so close to a winner. What a save that is.
Talk us through that save. How did you get to it?
I don't know, it's just pure reaction, and I seen he just came from nowhere, and he's probably done everything that strikers should do, and just I don't know. It's something you can't describe. It's just a pure reaction, and thank God he didn't go in.
Wilbraham, an inadvertent block. Clear to safety, and Flint's let it go. That really wasn't the right call. There's a chance for the opener, and it's in. Zeli Ismail profits from a horrible bit of defending from Bristol City. It was simple enough, a straight ball down the middle. Good run this. Little, Agard, Wilbraham. Flag stayed down and it's in. Bristol City have the equaliser. Aaron Wilbraham grabs his 4th of the campaign, and it was made by Mark Little. Raking pass from Emmanuel Thomas, it's a good one. Cunningham's touch is past Thompson. Here's Freeman, goes down, penalty is given! What a chance for Bristol City to win it to the death! Emmanuel Thomas to win it for Bristol City. Takes his time down the middle, and surely Bristol City are taking all 3 points. J. Emmanuel Thomas, cool as you like, has sealed the victory for the visitors. Freeman. The back post, Flint, and it's in. Bristol City have had so many corners, and finally they found a way through. Aidan Flint with his first goal of the season. Williams. Smith. Smith will get it back. It's Cunningham. What a finish! Well, it's a perfect substitution. Greg Cunningham's been on the field less than 60 seconds and he's smashed Bristol City into a 2-goal lead.
A bit tough to stand here and celebrate it and sort of say a million things about how happy I am about it, but it's nice to look on the paper and see that I've got on the score sheet, so hopefully it's a first of many.
And here's Evans again. Pulls it across. Blocked by Williams. Still alive, and Morris puts Fleetwood in front. There's confusion in the Bristol City box. Ayling. Wilbraham. Ayling's continued his run. And Bryant. Agard is there. And it's gone through Maxwell. City are gifted an equaliser. And to be fair, for the chances they've created, it's no more than they deserve. Agard's had a couple already. Taken short. Elliott with the flick. Now Freeman across goal. Still not clear. And Agard gives Bristol City an early lead in the second half. Ayling will deliver. Agard's header down. Wilbraham is there. And Bristol City extend their lead. He just knows the right place to be. Aaron Wilbraham with 8 now for the season in just 9 games. Rainey forward. Morris. Good delivery. And Fleetwood have a goal back. Ball allowed to bounce. Smith. It's Hughes now. Shot charge down. Dobby! Well, City tried to see it out, but it's a heartbreaking strike from Stephen Dobby. Brian's throat. Brian. Freeman. Space to put the cross in. Looking for Agard. Little. And Agard is in! City lead inside 4 minutes. And it's Kieran Agard with his 3rd in 2 games, and Ashton Gate erupts. Here's Agard. Down in the box. Referee points to the spot. City have a penalty. Agard from the spot. This gives City a 2-goal lead. Straight down the middle, and City double their advantage. Kieran Agard cups his ear to the fans, and he is loving it, and they are loving him. It's 5 goals in just 6 games for Kieran Agard. Afobe into the box. Back to Reeves. He shoots. And the rebound of Afobe. Double save, and Bodic. They've got a goal back. Elliott. Elliott is in trouble. It's Afobe, and Afobe will surely equalise here. And it's a gift. It's a horrible goal for Bristol City to concede, and for the 2nd week running as it stands, they've given away a 2-goal lead in the worst possible circumstances. Wade Elliott did not need to make the pass. Elliott. Elliott, he's through here, can put City back in front. Oh, what a response! They were only level for a minute, and Wade Elliott makes amends in the perfect fashion.
I didn't think I had the best afternoon, in fairness, but the minimum I'll always do is try my hardest and keep going, and thankfully got the reward just after the mistake. So pleased to have gotten out of jail with it a little bit, and probably testament to the lads and the team's character to come through and get our noses back in front.
Shake off Tom Bradshaw. His cross from deep might find Wilbraham. Brian now cuts inside. Brian at the near post, and it's in. It's taken City just 10 minutes to find the lead, and it's that boy Joe Bryan. Sawyers. Chambers. Sawyers shot at goal. Great finish. Great finish from Sawyers. It's the first time they've really tested Frank Fielding, and there was no way he was going to reach that.
Corey, talk me through that second goal. Have you ever hit a better one than that?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I scored a couple of decent goals last season. But yeah, I haven't seen the replay obviously, but yeah, I enjoyed that goal and it obviously relieved a bit of pressure for us, and it was lovely to score a couple of goals.
Wilbraham couldn't find Elliott. Freeman keeps it going. Here's Bryant. City's first real attack. Bryant floated cross. Almost ended in confusion at the back as Lee clattered into his own defender. Bryant in low again, and it's an own goal. Ian Everett sliding in, and City lead inside 9 minutes. Bryant, a little bit of a lazy pass. It's Doyle now, and here's Roberts, went for the reverse ball. Doyle, penalty given. Williams slaps the floor in disappointment at giving that one away. Doyle, down the middle, Chesterfield a level. Freeman, plenty of pace on it, and it's headed in. Inside a minute, Derek Williams puts Bristol City back into the lead at the start of the second half. Darikwa. It's Roberts now. Darikwa on the outside. Pulled across low and helped in by Doyle. And Chesterfield a level again. No bones about it, City is still searching for a winner with 90 seconds to play. Elliott, good touch. Little. Wilbraham moves towards the far post. It's Elliott. Cross in low, Burns! Ashton Gate erupts! Wes Burns has won it for Bristol City! Wilbraham looked like he was being fouled. He's still got the ball. Turned into trouble though. Pack might have a shot here. It's low and it's in! Would you believe it? Marlon Pack, making just his second start of the season, rifles it home. Flick on, looking for Agard. He's poked it towards goal, and City double their lead in added time. And it's basic stuff that Coventry have been undone by just before the break. Threaded through, chance to get one back here, great finish. Sean Miller puts Coventry back in with a shout. And Emmanuel Thomas. He's got Wagstaff in the middle, fresh legs. Tries to find Wagstaff, turns inside, Wagstaff! That should seal it for Bristol City! The unbeaten run continues and Scott Wagstaff sends the fans behind the goal into raptures.
Marlon, I know that goal's been a long time coming. Was it worth the wait to see it nestle in the bottom corner?
Yeah, it took its time to get there. You know, I'm just obviously happy to be on the pitch and playing, and you know the goals are much added bonus. But yeah, I mean, not scoring last season was disappointing, and you know, luckily this one's fell for me. And you know, but the main thing is, like I said, me getting to play and you know us getting the 3 points.
6 in the box for City. Marlon Pack just probing on the edge as well. It's in swinger towards Flint. Bristol City take the lead and Aidan Flint grabs his third of the season. A bad position for Bradford to send this free kick in. It's to the near post, flicked on and in. Billy Clark puts Bradford back on level terms, completely unmarked. Freeman over this one again. Towards the back post, it's spilt and it's turned in. Bristol City restore their lead and it's a double for Aidan Flint. Out-swinging corner, controlled and in. And just as Bristol City thought they were going to win it, it's Bradford who level again. Freeman in towards the back post. Turnbull got a hand to it. Bryan. Floated delivery. Ayling's header. It's good and it's in. Luke Ayling grabs his first goal for Bristol City. When the first corner was cleared, it was only half away and Joe Bryan swung it back in. Ayling with a brilliant header into the bottom corner, which left Ross Turnbull with no chance, and Bristol City are off the mark here at Oakwell. Over to the left. Williams. Winnell has got the chance here, curls it, and there is the equaliser. City had a couple of chances to get it away. Missing a great chance not so long ago. Hurahan. Down under pressure from Ayling. Referee points to the spot. That looks soft, I've got to be honest. We're a long way away here. The referee was certainly short. Hurahan up against Fielding. Went the right way, but couldn't keep it out. And Barnsley have the lead for all their pressure since the break. Questions over the penalty, but you can't say they don't deserve it. Manuel Thomas. Wilbraham. Can't get it clear. Wilbraham fancies the shots. Great finish! Bristol City are back on level terms, and Aaron Wilbraham grabs his 9th of the season with a rocket of a strike. Short, Agar with the chance, and it's in! Great training ground move, gives Bristol City the lead, and what a celebration from Kieran Agar!
Just tell us how much effort goes into making something like that come off.
We probably started that in Botswana. You know, when you have time in pre-season to nail things down, you know, sometimes the set plays don't come off, but you know, it was a really tight game and it was a fantastic set play. I mean, it was just perfect.
Forward from Williams. Picked off with relative ease from Thompson. Keeps his place in the side despite being sent off against Cheltenham in the FA Cup last weekend. There's an early off the ball incident with Wade Elliott and one of the Swindon defenders. The referee, within a couple of minutes of the start, has got to make a decision here perhaps. I'm really not sure what went on, to be honest, but there's certainly a few complaints from the Swindon fans. It'd be interesting to see what the referee makes of it. We've played less than 2 minutes here at the county ground, and Wade Elliott is sent off inside the first 2 minutes. Well, Steve Cotterill called for fire in the bellies and ice in the head, and Wade Elliott has just thrown it all away with less than 2 minutes on the clock, and Bristol City have 88 minutes with 10 men to play. It's a chance in the box here for a beaker at the back post. Off the bar, but it was already offside. Well, he just snaked his way into the box. Bryan into the box. Turnbull. Here's Byrne. Eyes up the shot. Out off the bar. Well, that was a rocket. And Swindon, who've had poor finishing throughout, almost opened their scoring with a blinder. Chance on the edge of the box here for Byrne. Can't get it out of his feet. Smith on the turn. He's found about 4 challenges and he's found the back of the net. And Swindon have broken the deadlock. City held on for 75 minutes, but it wasn't quite enough. Ayling. Smith is the only man forward, so instead he looks back to Williams. Freeman making a run here. Ayling in support. Ayling, there's men in the box as well. Cross might find Wilbraham. That's as good a chance as they've had this afternoon, and he had to get that right. Here's Humphrey. Into the box low. Ayling got the touch, and Robinson wasn't far away from getting on the end of that. That was a real warning for Bristol City as Marlon Pack picks it up in the midfield now. Here's Freeman. Good run this, he's past Welsh. Tries to play in Wilbraham, it's a lovely pass. Wilbraham is round the keeper, and he's put it wide on his left. What a terrific bit of football that was from Luke Freeman. Kilkenny looking for options. Garner, who's peeled off to the right. He's got Humphreys ahead of him. Into the middle. Offside flag stays down. And that is the opener for Preston North End. Callum Robinson. So Bristol City restarting the game here after half-time. They'll be looking for an instant reaction. And they almost got one. Kieran Agard slips. Misses the target from a good position within 20 seconds of the restart. Freeman, Flint's header, so close. Little. It's a cross in low. Freeman, it's in! Bristol City lead, and Luke Freeman grabs his second of the season, and it was a goal made by former Peterborough player Mark Little. Finds his way to Williams, looking to exploit Bryan's pace now down the left. He's done well, Bryan. He's got a cross out of it as well. Wilbraham, it's 2! Terrific work from Joe Bryan. And Aaron Wilbraham doubles the lead for Bristol City. Half cleared, here's Pack. Shakes his second time, what a strike! Caresses the bar and behind.
Which richer if we get that, so... Yeah? 10 quid richer.
City have their third. What a strike! Luke Freeman doubles his money for the night. And that should seal it for Bristol City if it wasn't already. Freeman in. Headers there. Agard on the line. It's bundled in, and City have won it in injury time. It's Kieran Agard, and City are going through to the FA Cup third round. They've done it the hard way, but they have done it. Freeman floated high. It's there and it's in. It's Derek Williams who gets Bristol City underway. Slips and inadvertently catches Elliott. I'm surprised there was no advantage given, but City play on anyway. Here's Agard, scored against Coventry in the league. Waiting for options. Freeman, it wasn't the best pass from Agard. Right to the byline, cross in, Wilbraham, 2-0. That should seal it, and City are one step further towards Wembley. Freeman will deliver the free kick towards the back post, looking for Flint's header, and hooked by Agard, turned away by Lewis Price from no more than a couple of yards. Smith heads down, now it's Bryant running at the defence. He'll fancy it on his right. Needed the save, it was a good effort from Joe Bryant. Another chance. Floated to the back post. Williams scored the opener on Wednesday night, and so close to an opener there. 3 minutes to go. Flint's header. It's not clear. Ayling. Good chance. And it's in! Luke Ayling has scored, and there's less than 5 minutes to go. Surely that's it for Bristol City. They've huffed and they've puffed, and they finally found a way in.
Unquestionably, we were the team who deserved to win the game, but you know, them 3 games in 6 days, my God, they were real sapping on the boys. And today, I couldn't be, you know, I've said to them a few times I'm proud of them, but my God, the effort that they've put in, not just today, all of this week, and the miles that they've travelled has been fantastic for this football club, really, what they've all gone through this week. And, you know, to get them 3 wins, they are, you know, they're massive. They are absolutely massive for the football club. And we deserve to be there. We deserve to be top of the table, and we deserve that game today.
Freeman to strike round the wall and off the line. Terrific bit of defending after a beautifully hit set piece from the edge of the box. It's Anthony Grant putting his head to good effect and saving Crewe from being behind. Nice ball in towards Cunningham. Headers there across goal. Wilbraham! What a save that is from Garrett. Still not clear. Agard, Wilbraham. It's off the bar, but he was offside anyway. It's a little bit late. And there's certainly going to be a card coming out here for Derek Williams. Here's Uche. The late challenge between Williams and Uche, and the advantage was originally given. Williams is in trouble here. He's already been booked, and that is game over for Derek Williams. He went in late. It was an off the ball challenge. The ball had already gone from Uche. Cooper. Here's Ness. Great finish. Crewe have the lead against the league leaders, and you could say it's been coming.
Have you ever had a night quite like that before?
No, special night. Really happy to get my first hat trick. It's been a long time coming. I've had a few braces along the way and never quite managed it. So delighted tonight. And then, the fourth was the cherry on the cake. So no, it was a pleasing evening.
Nice bit of play. Here's Emmanuel Thomas. Still going. It's a lovely run. This. Couldn't check it onto his left, and here's Brian, and it's in! Well, somehow it's crept across the line. It's a horrible goal from Notts County's point of view, but great work from J. Emmanuel Thomas, and Brian with the all-important touch to give City the lead inside 10 minutes. Into the near post and headed right off of the line by Alan Smith. Elliott now. Freeman can't quite get there. He will, in fact. He's kept it in. Pulls it across. Smith! City double their lead just before the break, and it's that man again as Matt Smith gets his 8th goal in 5 games for Bristol City. The clearance from Carroll. There's Mark Little. Emmanuel Thomas. Another bit of trickery from him, and he'll pick it up again on his right, and that makes it 3. It's been a masterclass at times from J. Emmanuel Thomas. Made the first and he scored the third. And Bristol City, despite not getting out of second gear for much of the game, are cantering back to the top of the league. Into the box. Brian slips, pulls it back for Williams, and it's 4. Derek Williams with his second of the season, and they're coming from all over the pitch this afternoon. High corner that's dropping. Flint off the line. Morosi, it's in. Bundled home by J. Emmanuel Thomas. Hoppinger tries to win it. Good defending from Marlon Pack, and nice bit of play between him and Greg Cunningham as well. Options either side for Pack. Emmanuel Thomas sitting up on his left to double the lead. Surely Emmanuel Thomas! He was always going to finish that, wasn't he? And might that just have finished Doncaster's chance and seen Bristol City into the FA Cup 4th round? Freeman, another outswinger, and it's off the bar. Smith, and he finds the back of the net. It's 10 for Matt Smith in a Bristol City shirt, and 7 in 3 against Gillingham. And surely now City are on the way to Wembley. Bradley Dack, he's got options either side. It's a lovely threaded ball to McLachlan, and they've got themselves in with half a shout maybe. Martin in low, chance. Terrific save from Douglas shot. We played the 6 minutes, and it's Bristol City who will go through to a Wembley final in the Johnston's Paint Trophy. It's Steve Cottrell's men who will face Walsall in the capital on March the 22nd. They couldn't find their way past Gillingham on the night. A 1-1 draw though, enough after their exploits in Kent a couple of weeks ago. Matt Smith saw Bristol City on their way with a header from a corner just after the quarter of an hour mark, and despite a spirited comeback from Gillingham, Jermaine McLachlan slotting home and later nearly grabbing a second. A draw on the night, enough for Steve Cottrell and his men, and it's they who will look to become the first side to win the Football League trophy 3 times in just under 2 months' time. Full time here from Ashton Gate. It's Bristol City 1, Gillingham 1, and Bristol City who advance to the final of the Johnston's Paint Trophy 2015.
Just happy to be back at the top of the table, clean sheet, couple of goals, so can't complain.
Little. Inside, here's Freeman. Bending. Needed the touch from Ben Anick in the Peterborough goal. Pack into the near post. Headers there from Flint. Still not away. Ayling off the line and poked home. And it's Aidan Flint who gets Bristol City underway here at Ashton Gate. 6 for the season for the lanky defender. I don't know where he's swimming, but it's another ingenious celebration from Bristol City, who are off and underway inside 9 minutes. Nice looking cross up towards Smith. Still barely out of the area. Little. Bryan headed forward. He might get it back here. Bryan tipped onto the bar and the rebound is in. Kieran Agard will claim it. It's the first goal since December the 7th for Kieran Agard to double City's lead at the start of the second half. And you can tell what a popular goal and a popular man.
Goal for Bristol City, scored by number 17, Greg Cunningham.
And Luke, I just got to ask you about the celebration. Talk us through that one.
Marlon and Pat come up with a new dance move, so we said if anyone scores, we'll do the dance, and that's what we've done. So it was good to see all the lads join in.
Is that how you keep yourself entertained over these overnight stays?
Yeah, it does. It's been a long week away in the hotel, so obviously it gives us something to do, making up new dance moves for celebrations.
City right, Mark Little, currently stationary, a bit of a hospital pass, doesn't pick out his teammate. The ball is slipped in towards the number 23, and it's an early goal for Leyton Orient. Chris Dagnall past the on-rushing Frank Fielding. Williams plays the ball down the left. It's asking an awful lot of Joe Bryan, but Ryan slides in and finds Agard. Agard lays it off to Freeman. It's a goal, it's an equaliser. Luke Freeman drills it past the goalkeeper, might have taken a deflection, but what a nice goal, Bristol City. Freeman left-footed into the penalty area. There's the header into the goal! It's that man Aidan Flint again, his 7th of the season. And that's emphatic, the free kick in from the left-hand side. And Aidan Flint beating the offside trap. And my word, he beat the goalkeeper too with a powerful header from 6 yards. And City were 1-0 down, now they're 2-1 up. Ryan on the Bristol City left halfway line. He lobs it forward, looking for Kieran Agard, who's just inside the box. Agard with a bit of skill to try and keep hold of the ball. He lobs the ball into the air and then goes left. Joe Bryan drills the ball in towards Wilbraham, 3-1! Wilbraham scores his 3rd goal in 3 games, sliding in at the far post after the ball in from the left-hand side.
Well, Luke, Crawley Town must be sick of the sight of you by now.
Yeah, goals against them, I suppose I could say. But yeah, it was nice to score again, but the most important thing is the win. So glad to score late and glad for another 3 points.
There's Bryan. Freeman down the line. The League One top assister this season, and he'll find Wilbraham here. Touch was a little heavy. Back to Smith. And cleared off the line by Artawari. As close as we've come at either end. And Corey Smith within inches of opening his League One account for the season against his former club. Bryan leapt like a salmon to get there and almost found Wilbraham. Eventually, the foul is given against the Bristol City number 18. Nice pass for Bryan, good touch. Allows him to put it in low towards Agard, and City lead inside 2 minutes of the second half. The away end goes wild, and it's Kieran Agard who has put the men in purple and lime in front. Mark Little against Nathan Smith here. Still going, Little pulls it back. Freeman, he's got time to pick a spot, and double City's lead! 2 goals in 2 minutes, and it's Luke Freeman, the former Glover, who finds the back of the net. Free kick from deep from Pack. Punch right in front of Aidan Flint. Saville, it'll sit up. Didn't catch it particularly well. He's got another chance here though. Goes for goal, Saville! And that should wrap it up if it wasn't already. Bristol City are going 13 points clear at the top of League One. post this time. Again, it's off the line. Is it going to find a way through? No. Rahubka gathers this time. In low from Ayling. Flint slipped, but Wilbraham didn't. And puts Bristol City in front with half an hour played. Pack's delivery is another good one. Flint's header. And in. City double the lead. It's a beautiful delivery from Marlon Pack. And finally City make their set pieces count. They've been knocking on the door from them all night. And Aidan Flint with another goal to add to his collection this season. Play from Smith, wins the ball and can drive at the Crewe defence. Now here's Freeman on his right, low, needed a good save and it got a big hand from Rahubka to turn it away. Ayling. Emmanuel Thomas, edge of the box, might fancy a shot, it opens up. This is beautiful from Emmanuel Thomas, he's round the keeper from the angle. 3-0. It's a masterclass in one move from J. Emmanuel Thomas.